No. Why? He's such a pain in the ass to get good into the back. Just leave it. Just set it down. I got it. Set him up there on top. Set him on top.
I feel like you're being really...
Hello and welcome to yet another dimension. I am Jeremy, and this is...
Terry.
Eric.
And we're going to give our first impressions of one of the most anticipated games of 2022, Elden Ring.
Might be the most anticipated game of 2022.
I didn't want to offend you guys, but it is.
Okay. I haven't gotten a chance to look at the end.
That's the cyberpunk of 2022. Like,
okay, you need to quit.
No,
you think this is a cyberpunk.
No, like not the quality.
Expectations.
The expectations. It's not.
Oh, okay, all right.
Completely
I was
broken.
Like, whoa,
but
no, come on. I'm having problems with it, and even I'm sticking up for it.
But let's talk about our history with the Souls games. I love Souls games. I first played Dark Souls back in like 2012. And I played every one of them, except for Dark Souls 2, I absolutely love. I haven't beaten Sekiro yet, but I still love that. And I enjoy this so far. What is your history?
I have almost no history with the Souls games. I've played Elden Ring.
Shocking.
I've only played Elden Ring for about 2 hours. I've played Bloodborne for about an hour. I've played Demon's Souls Remake for about an hour, and that's
really?
it.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
You were so You've talked about it more than you played it.
I mean that's
that's
a lot of games for me, too.
I get it. I mean, I put 40 hours in the Bloodborne. I'm still on the first boss, so...
What about you? What's your
my experience would be, well, the first Dark Souls game I ever played was 3.
3, yeah.
3, and I thought it was a masterpiece. It was hard as, all hell, but the thing I appreciated about it the most was the community behind it. It wasn't like you didn't need strategy guys, because they weren't going to help you. No, you needed buddies. Mm-hmm. And that really gave an element to it that almost felt very retro about it, because you couldn't solve all the same problems you could in most games.
Retro
Hago, Twitch.tv.
That's why you like it. Okay.
So
I like that aspect of it as well.
I do, and they don't, they don't hold your hand. Not even just in the combat, but in the lore itself, and you have to discover that. The first one I played was Bloodborne, after Dark Souls 3.
It was Bloodborne.
And then Dark Souls Remastered.
Demon's Souls? Oh, you haven't played Demon's Souls Remake? I haven't played
Demon's Souls yet, no. And I just played the first 10 minutes of Dark Souls 2, so I don't know if I count that. And I played quite a few of the Souls-like games.
I mean, it created a genre now.
The Mortal Shell.
You want to hear something funny?
What?
So, I haven't really played these games. I own Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 on PC and Steam. Mm-hmm. I own Dark Souls Remastered, Dark Souls 2 and 3, Bloodborne, and Sekiro on PS4.
I haven't played any of them.
I own Demon's Souls Remake on PS5. I don't own the Elden Ring, though.
So you don't really like Souls games. What do you think of Elden Ring? You only played 2 hours, right? You streamed it?
So I played a little, walked around, killed a couple guys, died a bunch of times. I beat one boss. I don't know, you walk in, there's some wolves, and then you walk through a little boss portal, and there's a guy in there. Jeremy beat him first try. It took me 6.
It was a super easy boss.
He was hard.
I don't even know what it's called. I forgot what it's called.
Is he just like a knight or something? I think I know which one.
No, it's not a knight. The knight. That was like a tutorial boss.
Yeah, the tutorial
I know
boss.
you're talking about. Yeah.
I went through.
He was hard.
I went through first 12 hours of the game, and I went the other way. I didn't know there was a tutorial on that, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I didn't know there was a tutorial on the right either.
That's the reason why I like these games. They are fucking very cryptic.
They troll you.
Yeah, I like that. It's like, because everybody has a different experience. So, but you don't really like the game, right? You're not.
I'm not enjoying it right now. I'm gonna give it another shot. Just whenever I fucking can, because Eric Game shares a Steam library with me, so I'm kind of backpacking off that.
Mm-hmm. What do you like anything about the game?
The fucking scenery and the art style is dope as fuck.
And it's like that in every Souls games. I love it. That's one of my favorite aspects of it.
Now,
You're lost in the world.
It's like grandiose.
I think Demon's Souls Remake looks and runs graphically.
Is better.
Graphically looks better and runs better than Elden Ring.
It does. And Blue Point, they're on their shit, and this is the reason why they bought them. Sony did.
It's also because Demon's Souls was made only for the PS5. They downgraded Elden Ring, I feel like, to make it play on
for the PS5. And I mean,
we're gonna talk about that.
Saying it's like got worse graphically than Demon's Souls. That's a lot of people. There's not many games I can think of that have better graphics than the Demon's Souls remake.
Yeah, it's one of the best looking games
I'm really
so far.
struggling to think of
Ratchet and Clank. maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I guess
that's maybe. We're contenders.
it's like an open world game, like
Yeah.
more open world. But yeah, I agree. It's like one of the best looking games. Demon Souls remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I mean, the Souls games are never the best looking games. I don't think they really focus on that. I think actually the director Miyazaki, he talks about like it's art design before graphics, and I understand that. But there is problems with the performance, especially on PC. But before we get into that, how you liking Elden Ring?
So
How many hours are you into it?
He just said like 12.
12?
12 before I got to the tutorial. It wasn't too long ago. I finished.
Damn,
the
12.
tutorials. Well, a lot of that I'll come to. So I'll say the positives first, and that is I absolutely love the combat. I love the variety. I didn't think that they could do even more than Dark Souls 3, but there's just so many different ways to tackle a problem. Jumping is very different for me.
It's,
Can
it's
you
weird.
not normally jump?
You can.
No, I mean you can. You got to run first
You
and
gotta
then
run
jump.
first. It's like a bunny hop.
It's very complicated.
It's not-
and convoluted.
It's more like a exploit, I think, than actual jumping.
Yeah, it doesn't feel. But you could just actually just jump.
Yeah.
So I was trying to like read messages, and it's usually X to read messages.
Yeah.
But in this, it's
I
triangle.
just kept jumping and stuff.
Yeah.
Jump,
It's
crouch,
weird,
jump,
and
crouch.
so
and
you
then-
can jump and then you can crouch. It's like a combination of Sekiro and the Souls game. So I like that. They're trying, I guess, new stuff with that.
I'm
but
not mad at it, and even if I was, I just changed the
So what else-
configuration.
What else you like about it?
I
Anything else?
like the amount of classes that you get to start with.
It's cool that you can pick the classes.
And they do feel different enough, whereas Dark Souls, I loved it, but it didn't really matter after the first 2 hours which you picked.
Okay, so what did you pick?
I think it's called Vanguard.
Vanguard.
It's an armor guy with a sword and a shield.
Yeah.
Okay, I picked the prisoner because the helmet looks sweet.
It had the BDSM helmet.
Yeah, that's why I liked it.
I'm fucked. I didn't pick that. Oh,
I was surprised you didn't pick that, man. What's
Maybe I
going
just, in my heart, knew you'd pick it first. I was the thief, which I normally never go for.
I usually
class.
pick that one.
I never pick it, but that's why I wanted to do it. So, and it's hard.
Mine is a combination of dex and sorcery. So.
You know how hard it is to backstab a mob?
Oh yeah. This is a new thing with like.
I'm like, oh, there's 19 guys. Oh, I'm getting lit up. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I'll kill one for sure, but
Yeah.
you're not great sword looping half the battlefield. So,
So what do you think of? Oh wait, so is there any like negative aspects of
the
it?
negative aspects, and this is something that I don't know if it's my PC. I'm sure it doesn't help, but I have heard of other people with perfectly fine PCs.
I have something to say about that, but go ahead.
I've had issues with it that I have not seen since like Fallout 76.
Oh,
That's
not a good
This is
comparison at all, man.
I will
Oh,
not,
no.
but this is the very first game in all my I've probably played games since 1994 where I've walked and literally clipped through the floor. Maybe in PlayStation 1 days I did that once on a shitty game like Glover.
Happens to me in Halo 1 sometimes.
But you've been playing that for 20 plus
I
years.
have so much time
Yeah.
in that game.
Yeah.
where
But he just started
it's
playing.
bound
This
to
was
happen to
midway
me in
through the
that.
12, so we're at like hour 6. And mind you, my PC's now optimized for it, so each loading screen, I can go make a sandwich if I want.
Yeah, he had it installed on a
SSD
HDD.
did not make it much faster at all.
No?
Nope. Besides that, what else did we happen? When I go to ride my horse, it's invisible. My buddy went to join my multiplayer game. He was also invisible. The draw distance is very short.
Really?
I do not see.
Wow.
I
Which
played.
makes it especially hard.
I
when
play
you're
on
trying to
max
backstab
settings.
them. I mean, they don't have a back.
All right. So what is your performance on PC? How was it?
I get a couple frame rate drops every now and then, which is weird because I have a 3070 Ti and an i7 8700K. I got 32 gigs of RAM, and it's installed on an M.2
That's why I think it's
SSD.
There's no matter. I think it's just the optimization.
So, but other than the frame drops here and there, I have everything at high settings, not maximum. So the one right before maximum.
Okay.
And I mean, that's fine to me.
I've had a similar experience. Little frame rate drops pop in, but other than that, it's been running pretty smooth for me.
I've had frame rate drops as well.
Yeah.
But that was something that's so minor to me at this point. I was like, nah.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal, but I heard one thing before the patch, day one patches that they do. Before that happened, it was actually running better. So the patch made it worse.
Oh.
So it might be because of the patch. I heard PC problems, but on the PS, I played on PS5. It was fine. Souls games are usually not really that good technically. That's like one of their biggest downfalls. Because like the Demon Souls remake is like optimized.
It runs
great
good as fuck.
Yeah, it's only on the PS5.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a problem with it, and hopefully they can improve it. So you guys like open world games a lot, right?
No.
No, you don't. What about you? You like?
I like it if it's a good open world game. But
I like wide linear games.
Okay, yeah.
You know what that is? It's like kind of open world, but not really.
Like
Like Nier
Yakuza.
Automata?
No, like
That's open
Nier,
world.
like Nier Automata.
Nier Automata.
I was
Okay,
like,
yeah.
hey.
Yeah, so this is more open world. I am not. I'm more like you. I think I like something like that.
I like the Final Fantasy open world maps. I like stuff like that too.
Like Yakuza, like more like densely packed
Yep.
areas. The Dark Souls games specialize that a lot. I was playing Bloodborne the other day, and like the level design is great. I like the secrets. Like you go back to an area. I love that. They don't really have that with what I played so far. I played 5 hours so far. I got into the first main boss.
Yeah.
So what you think of the open world design?
The
change to it.
I don't know. I like open world. With that being said, though, I do feel kind of similar in the way you both feel. Well, not so much you, Terry, because you didn't play a lot of the Souls games. But with Dark Souls, I played like a lot of hours on that Bloodborne and get my ass whooped. I know that place pretty goddamn well now. Yeah. Like I know where every building is.
Because the level design is great, man.
It's great, and it's beautiful. And not that Elden Ring isn't, but because you have so much space, you do...
It's empty space, yeah.
It is a lot more empty space. And yeah, they fill it with a little bit of the crafting, which I do like that. I think that's pretty cool.
I like it. It's fine with me.
They had crafting before, but
it just
was
feels
very
like
rudimentary.
It feels
It
like
might grow on me.
It feels like more like other games. And I come to Souls games because they feel different.
I agree with that.
I'm not the biggest... I like it, but it doesn't feel as Souls like to me.
I agree.
Yeah,
but
I think that was by design, though.
Yeah, to me, I think because I'm feeling that way, but I think this is one of the best games the first game you can get into like a newcomer, because I think this game is a little bit easier to get into because they tell you is like stuff you can actually do. Yeah. The sorcery, I had a staff. The sorcery was already ready. Sometimes they don't even tell you in the other games how to get it. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you're like kind of fucked. You gotta like figure it out.
I didn't have one spell when I beat Lord Ascender.
So yeah,
I really did not use any magic.
They just give it to you.
I was a muggle.
Well, you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I'll say this. I think Elden Ring is a great game. I think it's got some issues, but if I know From Software, I think they're gonna fix it. Mm-hmm. And also, I do know that you can sink 100 hours in this game and still scratch the surface. So I think there's more to come.
0 to 10.
0 out of 10.
No, you can't.
0 to 10.
0 to 10.
Oh, be a rating.
Rate your first impression.
As it stands now, I would give it an 8.5.
Okay.
As it stands now, if they fix the issues, it might change.
Jeremy.
So for me, I love Souls games. It's my favorite current games, like newer ones. For this, I love the boss I'm at right now. I'm stuck at. The bosses are still great. The character designs, the monsters, all that. Combat's still fun. I still have so much fun playing it. The open world design, I'm not a big fan of right now. And like the horse, I think it makes it a little bit too easy to run around. It just doesn't feel like a Souls game as much. So I'll give it an 8 right now. Right now, I'm only 5 hours in, and I'm what did you beat? What's his name? Margit.
I just beat the tutorial boss.
Okay, alright. Yeah.
When you said the horse and the challenge,
yeah,
it's easy. You want it to be hard? Pick thief. You know how hard it is to stab people off a horse with a dagger that's 3 inches? I'm like trying to get these guys with a bow knife, and I flip off my horse and get my ass whooped.
I mean, yeah, I guess the replay value is theirs, but I'm only 5 hours in, so this is just early impressions. So
me,
what did you think?
Just for the music, art style, and world, I'd probably give it like. Just because I hope it's gonna grow on me, I'll give it a 7 for now.
A 7, yeah. Oh, it's surprising because you don't really play them. Yeah.
Well, it's not that I say they're bad games. They're not for me.
Yeah.
Yet. I'm hoping it changes. So
it's a game you really have to learn. Yeah. Like it's a learning curve, like one of the steepest. But I think once you get into it, like the first time you beat like a really hard boss is no other feeling in gaming for me.
Yeah.
No, I agree, and I think that's why they are so beloved, because you like them or you don't. Mm-hmm. And
when you love it, you really love
because they're not trying to appeal to the biggest audience possible. The audience that they are appealing to, they can cater so well to. And they do. And so I'm happy. I'm happy it's here. I think they're going to fix it. FromSoft has a good reputation. They're not. I don't think they want to fuck that up.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is one that I think this is their biggest game yet. So
it is.
I mean, we're good. I think that's our first impressions. Yeah. Thanks for watching and thanks for joining me, guys.
No problem.
And we'll see you in the next dimension.
Peace.